Hi, I'm Melanie from Out of the Wig Closet, and today I'm going to be reviewing a style by Estetica called Mellow in the color Vanilla Macchiato. I purchased this style from myhairmail.com. If you use my code Melanie at checkout, you will save greatly on the advertised listed website pricing. Stay tuned. Mellow by Estetica is a beautiful mid-length style with texturized, choppy layering. And it's a very low density piece as well. So today we are going to be talking about this color, Vanilla Macchiato. Vanilla Macchiato is part of Estetica's coffee collection. And the color code for Vanilla Macchiato is 1025-101 RT8. So before we get into discussing the style Mellow, let's talk about this color. This color is a very unique color. At first glance, you may think that it has just this really dark root. But in reality, what this color is something completely different. This color up here is actually a base. It's a chestnut brown base. And what Estetica has done, they have created a painted on type of coloring application. So this type of application would be very hard for even stylists to do on natural human hair. If I get up very, very close, you'll see that there's not a stark contrast between what looks to be the root and the rest of the hair. So let me get up real close and I'll show you. So if you can see, it's not a stark contrast. You'll see lots of these lighter, icy colored blondes that run throughout as well. And this chestnut base is throughout the whole thing. So I guess if you want to consider it a root, you might consider it a fashion root. So this is not a typical root. Now this color, Vanilla Macchiato, I really, really enjoy. It has a little bit more warmth than another Estetica color called Silver Sun RT8. Silver Sun RT8 is much more silver in color than this. When you get up and you look at the colors in Vanilla Macchiato, there are or is quite a bit of dimension. So within it, you'll see, of course, your chestnut brown base, and then you have some very light blondes, and you have icy blondes, and of course you have these painted on highlights. It's a very, very unique style. And when you look at where the color starts, that solid color doesn't start at the exact same place along every single hair. Okay, so it is very unique. It's just this painted on kind of style. I have with me a style in the color Silver Sun RT8 that I was talking about before. And I was discussing how Vanilla Macchiato has more warmth than Silver Sun RT8. So this is Silver Sun RT8. This is in the style Winter, which is a super cute Estetica style. And I'm just going to turn sideways so that you can see Silver Sun RT8 and Vanilla Macchiato side by side. And you'll be able to see there's quite a bit more warmth in the Vanilla Macchiato. So let's talk about the dimensions of Mellow. Mellow has side pieces that are about 9 inches, so they come right below the chin, very nicely framing. Then you have a bunch of layering on the side. Okay, you have like an 8-inch layer. You just have lots of layering on the side. And in the back, you have about 12.5 from the crown, 6.25 from the nape, and overall it's about 13. So I'm just going to turn so you can see Mellow on all sides. This is my left, back, right, let's take a look at Mellow's lace front. Mellow has a lace front left-hand monofilament part assembly. So look at our lace front. The lace front is very nice. Estetica does beautiful lace fronts, and I'm not disappointed with the lace front on this particular style, and I wasn't expecting to be. And then you have your left-hand monofilament part, and you have a temple-to-temple lace front. And then along the side, you have very nice coverage into the ear tabs. It's fairly low density. I can tuck it easily behind my ears. The weight of Mellow is only about 3.9 ounces. So it is extremely lightweight, it's low density. But I should mention that this choppy texturized style does come with a little bit of permatease, which is not necessarily a bad thing, it's just to support the style. But if I feel in here, there are permatease throughout the cap. Now, not the pillowy big permatease, but with these permatease, it's not so much that you can't tuck it behind your ear or have a very smooth, sleek style, but if you wanted to, you could really puff her up good. Like that. But you don't have to be all crazy if you don't want to. You can be all conservative. And you can kind of take her down a notch. Should mention, Mellow is not made of a heat-friendly fiber. So do not use styling tools, hair dryers, open up the oven. I mean, just in general, heat-friendly or not. Don't be too close, but really, heat products are not going to go well with this. You will ruin it. Okay, so let's take a look at the inside of Mellow's cap. Mellow has a temple-to-temple lace front, has a left-hand monofilament part, and there's a very generous amount of space for your parting. This right here, this kind of rose-covered lace is most likely because there are permatease underneath it. So there's probably a little more permatease here than the rest of the cap, because as I said, I did feel a little bit of permatease throughout the entire thing, but the largest amount would be right here. And the permatease they put in it really is just obscuring wefting, because it is such a low density piece that if you want a low density piece that can give you volume and get all fun, you have to construct the style a specific way. So you have your ear tabs with metal stays, very nice stiff metal stays. It's open wefted cap, so it's very cool and comfortable, as well as being very low density and lightweight. Again, only 3.9 ounces. And the type of adjusters that Estetica has are incremental type hook adjusters. And typically with Estetica caps, they typically run average, large. So I always have to cinch them in quite a bit. And if you can see, I probably could have gone even more in. So there was, so just, if you are average, large, size head, Estetica is definitely a good brand to consider. But you can also cinch the cap in quite a bit. My head circumference is 21.5, which is fairly average. So average size, even on the smaller side of it, average, you will still be fine. And also Mellow has an extended nape. Before we do a little bit of styling, and I also take you outside to take a look at the style and the color Vanilla Macchiato in Natural Daylight, I just wanted to show you that you can easily wear glasses with this particular style. So when you put your glasses on, they very easily fit between the ear tabs and your head. So there's no problem with that at all. So glasses, sunglasses, you'll be totally fine with Mellow.
I want it better than the weekend. Take it back to when we said just friends. Don't wanna tell you something new. I never said I'd fall for you. I want it better than the weekend. You can't show me just what I'm missing. Pretend. Don't wanna tell you something new. I never said I'd fall for you. We don't gotta fix it. Nothing that I'm missing. I don't know if we went wrong. Shouldn't have to take this long. Wasting my days away, wishing we fall through.
I'd like to thank you for joining me today. And before you leave, if you could click like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And also remember, if you use my code Melanie at checkout at myhairmail.com, you're going to save a lot over the listed website pricing. I will pop a link to this direct style Mellow in the description box below. I'll also pop a link for all of the Mellow stuff. I'll also pop a link in the description box below for all of the Estetica styles, and also for the general myhairmail.com website, where you can see all of the brands that we have available. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, drop them below. And until next time.
I want it better than the weekend. Take it back to when we